Thank you for joining us today. I'm very pleased to welcome all of you, the whole UN family, to celebrate World Environment Day together. You're all familiar with the World Environment Day, which is the UN's most important day for encouraging action, for encouraging worldwide awareness for the protection of our environment. And as always, this is a fairly informal event, right, Flavia? It's just an informal event, but an important one, because it's a way every year that we try to remind ourselves that what we do in our daily lives makes a difference, right? It makes a difference to the planet, and in a way that's reflected in this year's theme: Only One Earth. So the actions that we can all take to protect our only one Earth, our planet. And that's why we thought it's important to share with you, as part of our celebration today, some of the actions that the UN has taken to green our facilities and our operations, you know, to walk the walk, as it were, in the last years in the last few years, and what action we and you can take as individuals. So we really hope that you've been following it, and you will be, and you are as proud as we are of the fact that we have really stepped up when it comes to our own environmental footprint. As you know, our ESCAP compound has had a lot of work in terms of the environmental action since 2017. From banning single-use plastics to rethinking the whole waste and waste management, recycling more, boosting our energy efficiency, water efficiency, the lighting, solar panels, etc., etc. You've seen us taking quite a lot of action, and you see behind Flavia greening the blue. I think we are one of the stars of greening the blue in that respect. But we're not the only ones, right? This is collective UN action, and we know that in the other compounds with the other agencies, FAO, UNESCO, UNICEF, all of these offices in Bangkok have taken really very great measures, installing solar panels, working on their lighting efficiency, green office design, and so on. So really there's a movement. We're part of a movement and gradually transitioning to a much greener work environment that slowly but surely starts to incorporate a much broader area: hybrid, electric vehicles to reduce the carbon emissions of our fleet, things like that. So as one UN, we're making a difference, and we hope to do more. That's just by way of setting the scene briefly, but to set the scene for us much better than I possibly could is the UN Environment Programme and their World Environment Day 2022 official video that really highlights for us the urgency of action as we have one planet Earth, and this is a message that I know that you'll get from the Secretary General when you see his inputs to World Environment Day. So Flavia, can we play our video to get us started?
In the universe are billions of galaxies.
In our galaxy are billions of planets.
But there is only one Earth.
For most of our history, humans lived in harmony with nature.
But we have shattered that balance.
Exploiting our planet for products and wealth. Creating a climate catastrophe, driving species to extinction.
And polluting our land, seas, and air.
The web of life is fraying. If it fails, we as a species will fail too.
The science is clear, and time is running out.
We must go from harming our planet to healing it.
We must protect what we have and bring back what we lost to advance to a more sustainable future where everyone can thrive.
Humanity has come together before to prevent environmental catastrophes.
We have helped repair the ozone layer.
We've restored millions of hectares of land and marine ecosystems, protecting thousands of species. And we've banned dangerous pollutants,
saving countless lives.
Let those victories be the torches that ignite more action and illuminate the path to a world in which we are once again at peace with nature.
In the universe are billions of galaxies. In our galaxy are billions of planets. But there is only one Earth.
Solo un planeta Tierra.
只有一个地球。
केवल एउटै पृथ्वी।
Bara en jord.
Dunia ni moja tu.
Thank you so much. Really, a very, very, I think a very powerful, beautiful video to remind us all of the fact that there's only one planet and we're a part of it. So for us to be able to take action, we of course need to know what are the opportunities. What can we do? It's the question we're always asked, right? Yes, I agree. Now, what can I do? And so. In a way to answer that question in the most practical way possible, I'd like to, or I have the pleasure of giving the floor to Mr. Natapak Aticharakan, who is the CEO of Trash Lucky, a recycling company here in Bangkok that can help us all to recycle much better our waste, our household waste, and in the process even win prizes. So let's find out more from you. Kun Natapak, over to you.
Thank you, Kaveh. I'm going to share a screen. I hope the internet connection is okay because you were skipping earlier, but let's try. So just give me a moment, please.
I can hear you loud and clear.
And is the picture coming up?
Yes.
Okay, great. So hi everyone, my name is Nat. I'm here to introduce Trash Lucky. We're building a fun and smart recycling infrastructure. So we see that there are three problems that we're trying to solve. One, people lack incentive to recycle. Two, there's inefficiency in the informal waste trading, both of which leads to the leakage of plastic into our oceans. So our solution is to build a smart bin infrastructure that connects post-consumer recyclables with independent waste collector. So people can sort and drop off recyclables into our smart bins. When it's full, it will alert a partner collector to come and purchase the material inside. In the future, we have planned to track the flow of materials throughout the supply chain. So we incentivize people through the lucky draw because we realize that 2 out of 7 Thais, or 20 million Thais, spend $8.3 billion a year on lottery. Now, we accept 4 main types of recyclables, and we assign points to each subtype. For example, 1 kilogram of plastic earns you 20 points, and every 5 points earn you 1 lucky draw ticket. We give away monthly prizes of gold and shopping vouchers, and we have even given away a car when we had Coca-Cola as a sponsor. Picking up a full truckload of material from our smart bin saves collector times and gas money, thus increasing their profit. The picture you see is a mock-up bin, but the working prototype will be ready in August this year. Now we'll make money by selling the materials that people recycle with us, and we take part of the revenue to fund the lucky draw prizes. We aim to use this revenue sharing model to increase the prize to ₱1 million level. We really want to pitch to the nation that anyone can become a millionaire just by recycling. Offer our recycling programs to residential communities, offices, schools, and for example, we work with Thai Union and UNDP Accelerator Lab to incentivize Thai Union staff to recycle, and we also converted PET bottles into work clothing that were donated to waste pickers and city street sweepers. We want to get more people to recycle at stores because, as you see on the right-hand side, it results in grade A recyclables. You can help us by introducing potential hosts for our smart bins, such as schools, condominiums, offices, supermarket, gas station, and even local communities. We also need introduction to investor and sponsors to fund our growth because we only have one world, so we should strive for oceans without plastic. You can follow us on Facebook, Trash Lucky, and you can register an account to recycle with us via line chat application at Trash Lucky. Thank you. Over to you, Kaveh.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much, Nat. That's an amazing initiative, and I'm sure I'm certainly going to be contacting you. I have a few locations in mind, and I'm sure others. And we did hear your call for more supporters, more sponsors. So we hope that we will be able to join forces with you. Brilliant. So having been now fully inspired on one front, let me move to our next wonderful guest today, and I'm very pleased to introduce to you Miss Baitong Petsong, who is an environmental activist, who is the founder of a sustainable lifestyle brand called Ban Ban, a scriptwriter, a model, a traveler, and if that wasn't enough, Miss Earth Thailand 2021. So Baitong started as an environmental activist, but I think you're now using your sort of visibility to and the modeling career to sensitize more people to the urgency of environmental action. So I'm already inspired just reading about all of your achievements up until now. But over to you, Baitong.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. And first of all, I'm sorry about the voice. I just not like feel better from. I just feel better from my cold. So anyway, I'm gonna introduce myself just a little bit. Thank you for the spotlight and everything. And if anybody can open the camera, it would be nice because it's gonna be really great if we can contact even like it's far away like this online. Anyway, I'm Baitong Jarirat Pesom. I'm Thai person 100%, and I'm born as a like really normal, super normal girl, and I'm really into the natural by accident, let's say, because when you go in the school, high school, you're supposed to join the club, right? And then I did not join the club I want to join is a computer club, and it's that moment because everyone think the same way, just want to escape from the school and go to play game or something like that, and everyone think the same way, so that's why it's full completely really fast. So I'm not be the joy. I don't have a chance to join the club of the computer. And then I found it. It's like I saw the environmental club is open and don't have anybody. So I just like, okay, let's doing that because it's the way to escape anyway. And then turns out I turned myself to be like environmentalist since 2005 until now. I did not stop working about the environment. I did not stop talking about that because I believe the nature cannot speak, but they try to tell us in many ways to warn us, to ask for help, and also like they're really beautiful and they help me a lot about like heal me from inside and out, help me to speak more, helped me to open my eye and see more clear. Even now I'm 29, but I think I see the world like in the young when I was young. I see the world is be like more clear, more beautiful, more than this time. So I just want to bring this up to other generation, like the the other person who did not see the beautiful world as usual, come back to see it again. Because right now I start to building the Eco Academy at my hometown to let people learn and let people, let's say like everyone, because I don't want to invite just only the people who already interested in the natural, because I think everyone in this world don't have any person for real who did not interesting in anything they did not know about the information. So I'm gonna give them that. I'm gonna give them like how to use with how to live with the natural like harmoniously. And also like this academy gonna give you like fun way, like many way you did not expect it's gonna be. So for now the my eco academy is still looking for sponsor and like investor as well, yes, because we have only one world, but I think when we together we kind of strong as much as we can. Yes, that's me.
Fabulous, 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 and we hear your call. You're amongst all of us as as environmentalists. So really well done to you for using your talents and your profile to promote the environment in the way you've done. Now, Baitong, I think we can get some inspiration on how to take action, also from seeing how much we all know about our own work, what's surrounding us, UN in-house and individual actions to protect our planet. So I'm happy to co-moderate this quiz with you. And we've got a whole range of teams. How many do we have, Flavia? 1, 2, 3.
13.
13, lucky number. So we have 13 teams who've accepted this UN Climate Action Challenge. So let's see which one of them is going to come out top today. We have 15 questions and 40 seconds per question. So I hope everybody is ready. I see some people nodding. It was good, Baitong, that you got everyone to come on camera as well. Flavia, can we jump straight into the questions, or do we have some instructions?
Yes. No instructions, just I hope all the team lead have clicked on the link, so they're ready to start the quiz. So please, I'll give you 10 seconds to do so if you haven't done already. So you have to click on the link that was shared by email yesterday. And so we'll be ready in a few seconds to click start and start the quiz.
Okay, if there's
you
any
will start
team...
with the first question, Kaveh, and then you alternate with Baitong.
Okay, fine. I will do the first question. But if there's any team lead that hadn't downloaded it, needs more time, please just turn on your microphone and ask for more time. Otherwise, in about 5 or 10 seconds, we're going to start our quiz.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to need, me and my partner in the team, we're going to need about 2-3 minutes. Sorry, I didn't see the email yesterday. So just bear with us. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
thanks. An email
Thank
from
you.
ESCAP EMS.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm working on it.
You just have to click on the link and put your name.
Yes.
And it should be quite straightforward.
Yeah.
I hope so.
All right.
Just a reminder, as we do have this time, that sometimes some of the quiz actually they have multiple answers. So some answer are just one, there's only one choice, and some other cases there's more than one. So it's a way to trick you. Let's see how good you are.
Very good.
We noticed you were very talented in previous years, so we were like, let's try to increase the difficulty. So let's see, let's give just a few more minutes. Kaveh, over to you.
Okay, just a few more minutes. No more instructions, no more fillers. Nobody wants to tell a little story.
Well, the quiz will be about UN in-house climate action. We want to see how much you know about the good things the UN is doing. Sometimes we really don't know it, but we are doing a lot on one side. On the other side, we also included some individual actions, what you can achieve through a small change to your behaviors. So we really want to see, share some good information as well.
Very good. So we're going to show off a little bit, but we're also going to talk about. Okay, colleagues, okay. Let's get ourselves started then. So this is the 2022 World Environment Day quiz contest. First question that I'm going to put to you is, in 2020, what was the main source of emissions across the UN globally? Is it A, air travel, B, local travel, C, facilities, or D, other? Okay, time is up. So most of you went for C, which is facilities, which is correct. In 2020, the UN-wide system generated around 1.5 million tons of CO2 equivalent greenhouse gas emissions, 32% from air travel, 12% from other travel, rail, road, sea, and 55% from facilities. So you see, it does make a difference how long we have the air conditioners on. For a decade, air travel emissions used to be our main source of emissions, but of course with COVID, that's reduced, and hopefully we can lock in some of those reductions as we've learned to work a little bit more like this, online as well as face-to-face. So Baitong, over to you for the second question.
Yes, okay. I think you are ready to the second question. Talking about food, what solution has the biggest effect on curbing climate change? Eat a plant-based diet, cook over clean salt, throw away less food, composting waste. You can do it. Okay. Okay. So I see. Oh, just wanna tell you guys the wrong answer is not always wrong because today we're gonna learn it together. Okay? Wanna know like over a third of all food produced, like 2.5 billion tons, is lost of waste each year. 1/3 of this occur is the food production stage. What you can do is let's do like less waste food at home and need more in plant-based meat. And this will help reduce carbon emission as well.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Back
So
to you.
in a way, all of them are good answers, right? We should do
Yes.
all of that. We should do all of that. Okay, the third question. Are we ready? What is the share of electricity generated from renewables across the UN premises globally? All right. So in 2020, it's 19%. So as answer A, of the electricity consumed at the UN-wide premises came from renewable energies, either purchased from the national grid or self-generated. We hope to get that much, much higher, of course, don't we, Flavia? But 19%. And most of you did a pretty good job there. Or some of you, anyway. All right, Baitong, over to you for the next one.
Yes. Okay. For the next question, speeding increase fuel consumption, and so we pollute more by traveling at higher speed on average. How much fuel and money could you save by decreasing your speed from 110 to 80 km per hour? 25, 30, or 5%? Anyone drive it? Wow, that's great. That's really amazing. So anyone drive speed, let's slow down to 25%. It is a like opportunity to save out fuel and reduce air pollution and also like increase safety as well.
Thank you. And with the price of fuel, I think there's a triple incentive
Yes.
there right now to
It's
go.
gonna help you to drive slow.
Okay, next question is up already. What percentage of waste did the ESCAP compound in Bangkok recycle in 2021, excluding, of course, the construction waste? Is it 80%? Is it 70%? Is it 60% or 55%? Percentage of waste. All right. Okay, so the correct answer is A. The ESCAP compound in Bangkok jumped from 24% recycling in 2016 to 80% in 2021, which is a pretty amazing result, to be quite honest. And this is thanks to all of this new waste management strategy that started in 2018 and due mainly because all of you were helping. Fabulous. Well done. Over to you, Baitong.
Okay. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Okay. How can you reduce your digital footprints by stopping sending thank you emails, swapping email attachment from link to documents, not sending message to multiply receiver, and using MS Teams or WhatsApp more than Outlook?
Could be multiple, right?
Yes, could be multiple. I think you can answer more than one. And yes. By simply stopping unnecessary thank you emails, we could collectively save a lot of carbon emission, reducing the size of our email and unsubscribing from unread mailing lists. Instead, the impact of using WhatsApp or MS Team instead of email is only minor.
You see, by being polite, you're using up a lot of energy unnecessarily.
Easy to do too.
Excellent. Okay, the next one is question 7. In 2019, the UN Secretariat signed its first environmental policy that demonstrates the UN Secretariat's long-term commitment to greening our work. What is the end goal of the policy? Let's see who's been paying attention. End goal of that UN Secretariat-wide policy. Is it guide the integration of environmental considerations into the UN Secretariat's facilities and operations, minimize the environmental impacts of the UN-wide work, or prevent negative impacts on the climate and contribute positively to protecting the environment, or is it all of the above? Over to you. All right, so the right answer is C. The policy's end goal was prevent negative impact on the climate and contribute positively to protecting the environment wherever possible. Of course, it's the UN, we have to have a qualifier. Okay. Oh, yes, I meant to tell you that this policy is for the Secretariat entities only, but many other specialized agencies have already adopted their own environmental policy. And indeed, it's the key for the UN to walk the talk and leave a positive legacy in the countries where we are operating. Absolutely right. Baitong, over to you for the next one.
Yes, okay. For the next one, for the fashion icon only, I'm kidding, for everyone actually. Okay, changing the way we dress can also make an impact in which way the fashion industry contributes to environmental degradation, deforestation, desertification and degradation of soil, loss of biodiversity, and all of the above. Wow, I see many people like go to the right answer. Good job, guys. The fashion industry contributes to all of the above. Deforestation occurs when land is cleaned for grading animals that produce leather and other products. Deforestation and overgrading can cause desertification and soil degradation, which is habitat loss and pollution from production. The fashion industry causes a lot of biodiversity as well. So wear as much as you can.
Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, teams, I think we're halfway through, so just over halfway through.
Yes.
Everybody can catch up. Don't worry about the leaderboard. It can completely change. In 2019, the UN Secretariat set specific environmental targets for 2025 and 2030. What is the renewable energy target for 2030? Is it 40%, 60%, 80%, or 90%? Over to you. All right, so the UN Secretariat aims to achieve a share of 80% renewable energy by 2030. This, of course, is an ambitious goal that the UN Secretariat has committed to achieving. It was so ambitious that most of you actually didn't go for it. At the ESCAP compound, we've already gone beyond the target and achieved 100% in the last biennium, thanks to the expansion of solar panels on site and the purchase of renewable energy credits from solar plants in Thailand. So once again, well done to us for surpassing the Secretariat's targets. Baiton, over to you.
Yes. To the next question. How can you reduce your water footprints at home? Reducing how many times you flush your toilet, favor washing up or using the dishwasher. Limit your shower to 3 minutes if you can do it. Shaving your leg in a wash bar later than during a shower.
It could be multiple, right?
Yes. You can shower less than 3 minutes. Wow, that's amazing. Well, surprisingly, using a dishwashing machine can help reduce greenhouse gas emission by 72%. And the flushing up isn't the most beautiful, I know, but toilet make up about like 30% of the water consumption in the average home, and together with shorter shower can really have an impact. Anybody can shower less than 3 minutes?
Absolutely. I never shave my legs in the shower.
Me too.
All right, next question. In 2019, the UN-wide sustainability strategy in the area of management for UN facilities and operations was approved. How many UN entities are expected to have environmental management systems by 2025? Is it 40%, 60%, 80%, or 100%? All right. Good job, most of you. So the correct answer, of course, is D. The strategy offers a coordinated one UN vision for greening the UN and expects every UN entity to play its part by systematically managing its environmental impacts through environment management systems. Our ESCAP compounds EMS is an example of the positive environmental impacts of EMS can bring. I told you, we're going to use this quiz to show off as much as possible. Baiton, over to you.
Yes, okay. For the next question, we're almost done, guys. Hang in there. In 2020, the global UN-wide carbon footprint was equivalent to the one of Bhutan, French Polynesia, Malta, and Djibouti. Research. Yay! It's really fun, actually. In 2020, the UN-wide carbon footprints amount to 1.5 million tons of CO2, similar to the emissions of Bugatti. So you can see that the UN, by taking action, can have the same impact as the smaller countries.
Excellent, excellent. More and more incentives for us to act together.
Exactly.
Next question. 41 UN entities are implementing or planning an environmental management system, EMS, to systematically reduce their environmental impacts. In 2020, which only 2 UN entities ranked as fully meeting the UN requirements for EMSs? Is it A, ESCAP and UNDP, B, ESCAP and UNEP, C, ESCAP and peacekeeping, or D, ESCAP and FAO? And I'll give you a clue. One of them is ESCAP.
Is the clue or is the answer?
All right, that was short. The correct answer, nobody got it. ESCAP and our peacekeeping missions. We are absolutely at the forefront. With more stringent parameters set in 2020, only 2 of us in the whole UN system have an EMS that fully meets the new requirements, while another 13 are approaching them, as was reported in the 2021 UN Greening the Blue report. So another pat on the back for us. Paitong, over to you.
Yes. Okay, this is the second last. Around 18,230 days ago, ESCAP DES finished his first year at school. The United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, was created. The Rio Declaration on Sustainable Development was adopted. The limits to goal was published by the Club of Rome. Which one? Oh, many of you is like get the right answer. The year we celebrate Stockholm plus 50, as it is been 50 years since the Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment that resolves that the establishment on the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, in June 1972 is where exactly that at that the conference that the idea of World Environment Day was formalized, that the first one being celebrated in 1974.
Magnificent. And I'm going to have a word with whoever answered the first one. We know who you are. Okay. Last question, question 15, and it's a close one at the top. What percentage of global UN-wide emissions were offset in 2020? Is it 99%? Is it 78% or 64% or 87%? What percentage?
The music is help you really relax.
All right, that's correct. 99%. The whole UN system achieved this target of full climate neutrality by 2020, which we'd set ourselves in 2015. Of course, offsetting is an important factor in managing some of the unavoidable emissions and supporting green projects. But the priority for the UN-wide still remains reducing rather than offsetting emissions. Well done, everybody. That was amazing. I'm astounded anyone can get any of these questions. They're quite hard.
It's really hard, actually.
Yeah, right. So Flavia, do we buy time or do we go straight into it?
We go to the Padlet and buy time for us to work the results.
All right. So what should I be doing here? Let me just see.
You are.
Yes, we have the board, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So while waiting for the winners to be revealed and rewarded, let's act on the inspiration we get from these wonderful guests that we've had today, Nat and Baitong, and start to use this board to make our own pledges at the individual level. What do we plan to commit to ourselves? You can just click on the link in the chat and share with us any action pledge that you have in the year to come, which sort of starts before 2023 World Environment Day. I pledge to, and then you make your pledge on that board. Can we say, oh, that's the winners? Yes, the board. Thank you very much. So over to everybody. Feel inspired. It's like a New Year's resolution, but this one you've got to keep.
Yes. And also I have a little word want to say. Like, I think everyone here is like really amazing to work for the environment, you know, because like many people I saw, like they want, for example, when they go to school and I speak for them, talk for them to inspire them, and they say they want to be like the environmentalist like me, and I said like no need to be like me, because if you be you, it's going to be more valuable in this world, you know, more variety, more brand, and more like many things in this world. Is gonna help anyway in your way. You don't have to be the environmentalist, you just be you. You can do your own way, you can make your own soap, you can make your own thing to be the environmental help.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I see we're being a little bit shy about putting anything on the board. We don't want to go public with our commitments, but we all have them. I know it, and I'm glad to see that a few of us definitely plan to use Trash Lucky as well,
Yes.
and to really promote that. What a wonderful initiative.
Trash Lucky is really amazing.
Okay, only use reusable cups. Absolutely, you have no option if you're in the ESCAP campus. But yes, everywhere you go, reduce meat consumption. That's super important. We saw that in the quiz. Always use shopping and mesh bags to do grocery shopping. Absolutely, I'm glad to see more and more shops stop offering the plastic bags. What else do we see here? Drive slower. Good.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. What else? Take the train more often. I wish I could do more train travel, especially in Thailand and its surrounding. You're so right. Work from home, as many of us are doing today. What else? What else? Baitong, jump in if you can read it. The writing is getting smaller and smaller. Walk more.
Okay. Many things you already read, actually.
Yeah, I didn't read wear fewer clothes because I didn't know where that one was going. So
I guess we have a little technical problem, so we will not show the slide up this time for the winners, but we can perhaps communicate them live and Kave. I can say the name of the teams, the winning teams perhaps, and you can then say the prizes. Is that okay?
Let's go for it. And
okay.
Can you tell us who is in those teams as well?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
So the third team is, as you know, as per tradition, is a 1 UN team. So the team that gets the prize this year is the team named the Resilience, Team Resilience. It's made of, actually, I could possibly even share the slide where you see the team's name, so it will be even easier. So hold on, stay with me. So it's Team Resilience, the number 3. While I think you can see my PowerPoint.
Yeah.
I think so, right?
Yes.
And while the second team is the Wizard of Oz, So you can see the team name members. So for the previous team, it was Madhurima, Sapna, Shashwat, Armita, Lainey, all from ESCAP, but the last colleague, Lainey from OCHA. So you get this award for being the 1 Yuan team, second ranked, and perhaps I will give you then the floor, Kaveh, to say the prizes all together. And then the second team is the Wizard of Oz, Sunny, Bertrand, Manaya, Tanya Poor, and Warakorn from UNOX. Well done, congratulations. And the first team is our ESCAP colleagues, AAA rated carbon credit traders, the finance team, Stephen, William, Kong, Lewin, and Alejandro. Well done to all. Kaveh, over to you.
Fabulous. Well done, well done, well done. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for taking part. So, what am I? The prizes. This year's prizes are in support of oceans and land protection through plastics recycling. So all members of the winning teams online today have won a pot made out of recycled plastics. The pots are produced by the Precious Plastics Initiative that works on awareness raising through plastics recycling in Bangkok. So excellent prize there. The team that ranked first, so on top of that, you get even more. The team that ranked first, which is the AAA carbon credits, is also awarded a hands-on group workshop on how to recycle plastics. You are going to be able to create your own pots and bring your kids along too. So a nice activity to really see actually that we can do so much more with our plastic waste. So a big congratulations to all of the teams. 1, 2, 3, all of you. Well done, brilliant. Prize delivery results are going to be provided to you by our World Environment Day team. So they will reach out to you afterwards. I think that's all the prizes, right, Flavia?
That's it.
Fabulous. Dear friends, that brings us to the end of our little celebration today. I do want to thank Baitong especially for co-hosting the quiz with me and for inspiring us. Also to Nat. This is the beginning of a long friendship with many of the people you've met virtually today. I think really all we wanted to remind ourselves of today is that as individuals, you know, being informed about what we can do, being informed about the impact of what we're doing is a really important first step. And I know within the UN I'm speaking to the converted, or many of the converted, but we hope that today's quiz contest has been fun and also informative, and maybe just inspired you to take a little bit more action. Those who are already doing stuff, oh my goodness, and we have the next generation joining us in Natalie's house to remind us why we have to take this action urgently, right? So thank you to everybody. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to our teams. Thank you to the organizers of today, and happy World Environment Day to you all. Thank you.